Okay. So I've restarted my stream. I'm only gonna stream on YouTube for now. Although I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh my god. These internet issues are gonna be the end of me, man. They're gonna be the end of me. I've made one final change. One final change. Honestly, this should have been one of the first changes that I did. But my computer is a kind of an L right now. Yeah, we are back for now. How much you yapped in them? Yeah, it's a lot of talking. I mean, a lot of it is going to be a lot of talking early on. But that's just the content that I make. Okay, so the problem with this is if my internet cuts out again, then it's most likely I gotta replace my computer, which does not spark me with joy. You got a legendary chest, got you from 255 to 260. 255 to 260. That is actually insane. Is 22 star standard still? Yeah, I'd say so. But the only change that they've done with the standard, I guess you could call it, is that getting 22 in the first place is a bit harder off event than it was before. Because the chances of it booming is higher at the moment. Unless it's on event. If you're on event, then you're fine, but if you're off event, it is a little bit more expensive. You just 22'd in ET? Yeah. Well, if you're asking about like the stars specifically, like should you push past 22? I wouldn't say going for 23 is... Ah, no. It might be a PC diff. That is so sad for me. What can I even do? Because I'm checking... It might actually have to be a new PC diff. That is so sad, actually. Because I have no idea why it's cutting for like half a second. Oh no. Now the problem is, right, how... Look. Is it only when I stream? Surely not, right? Because my internet just cuts out for like 2 seconds. Like everything stops. What do I do? I need people who know things about technology to tell me about it. What have I done? Could it be exit lag? What if I turn off exit lag? Oh god, playing with that exit lag sounds miserable. Kill the face cam? I don't think it's like the resources. I think there's something wrong with something. I don't know. Alright. I've checked multiple USB ports. It's not going to be that. Let's go through the list. Let's figure this out. This is no longer a MapleStory stream. It's making sure I've tested everything that can be tested. Well, first off, unfortunately I am using Wi-Fi. But the problem with this is that it only cuts out randomly sometimes. It's not consistent. Sometimes, like the other day we streamed the entire time without cutting out. Right? So I'm going to try to not say it's like the difference between Wi-Fi and Ethernet, because it's only happening on this specific computer, and we have very similar components across like the other stuff in the house. I don't lose internet on my phone. I'm just gonna keep trying to launch MapleStory here. I don't lose internet on my phone, so I don't think it's like the actual connection to, like it's not the signal, is what I'm saying. I've replaced the Ethernet, like the internet adapter that I use. and the same issue has happened. So it's probably not the actual adapter itself. I've changed USB ports and we have the same issue, so it's not the USB port. What else is there? Oh no, I just literally just lose connection for like 3 seconds. And then it comes back. Perfectly fine. There's no issues with the speed either. I don't think it's a resource thing. And I've restarted my computer like 100 times at this point. It is cooked. And it only happens around this time. That's the confusing part. It doesn't happen at any other time. Like, I've AFK'd in MapleStory for, like, hours. Like, from, let's say, like, after I end my stream all the way until midnight, and it would never cut out. But around this time, it's just, like, getting randomly cut. Oh, it's so frustrating. Yo, actually I was playing MapleStory the entire time from when the server started. Like when the patch finished. All the way until like halfway through my stream and then it cut. So it's like not consistent at all. I don't know what it could be at this point. Maybe, I'm starting to think that it's just something else. Maybe it's not even the computer. I don't know. Any knowers here? Is it OBS? I want to say it's not OBS because I have crashed in the same way without streaming. There was one time where I was not streaming at all. Like I closed my stream, I closed OBS, and then it crashed anyway. Hello, Kisello. Wait, what? What is that? I can't read it properly. Kisello? I'm not good at reading, I'm sorry. Alright. Or, maybe it's Damien. Thoughts? Maybe it's because I'm trying to clear Damien that I'm DCing. If I DC again in the middle of Damien, and I don't DC if I don't do Damien, then we'll find the answer. Thoughts? Hello, CC. Came just in time to see me crash or my internet to cut again. It's so frustrating too because it literally only cuts for like 5 seconds. But it's enough to crash MapleStory. That's all it needs. It just needs 5 seconds and then you're done. Because otherwise my internet is like perfectly fine. It's just that 5 seconds. Still acting up? It's been acting up, yeah. It's very frustrating, but what can you do? Honestly, I just want to see something else break. Because, like, if my phone disconnects, then I can blame my ISP, right? Like, that's what I want. I want, like, an obvious answer why it's acting up. I want to find out what's wrong. Because we used to have like stints of this before as well. But it's not consistent at all. It's so frustrating. Alright. If it's gonna DC me, not in the room, please. Not in the room. I'm actually like so paranoid now. I'm so paranoid. Whenever there's any kind of lag, I'm just gonna assume that, like, maybe I'm DCing. Oh no. It's kind of cursed. Like, what can I even do here? Any CPQ enjoyers? I wasn't gonna show anything on the Ren, but maybe I should do something that's a little bit less committal than bosses at the moment, because this cutting out thing is like pretty bad. I really don't want to like get cut out in the middle of bossing. Hey, yeah, all the drivers are up to date, or as up to date as they can be. All right, Melvin. If you can find one more person, I'll do my voyages now. I didn't want to do any of my Ren stuff on stream, but you can make an appearance in the video. You can make an appearance because I can't be picky with CPQ. That's the one thing that I will not be picky on. I need to make sure that if you guys are available, I will go do CPQ. But yeah, I need to unlock it first. DC's in CPQ. Oh my god. I need to unlock it first. I need to do 4 runs of Rosa here. Sure, I'll record this part too. Even though it's technically on stream, I am just going to do at least my CPQs here. So just gonna do another 4 runs here, and afterwards we can run some CPQ. I wasn't planning on showing the Ren ever on stream, or I was just gonna do very little of stuff on stream regarding the Ren, but when I have 2 people ready for CPQ, I gotta go do it. Gotta go do it. How's it going? I am doing okay, but could be better because my internet keeps cutting out. So we're doing very non-committal things. No more bossing for now. I gotta change the stream because bossing right now is just asking for disappointment, I think. Given the circumstances, do we make an exception and grind on the Ren on stream? What do you guys think? These are circumstances I didn't expect to have to make a decision on. Hello, June. Why did I go from Corsair to Cannon Master? Because I was really bad at Corsair. That is the real answer. At the time that I swapped, I didn't actually play that much on my Corsair, so I never put the time to learn how to play the class. I used to just carry my friend once a week through all of C10, and that was it. And I was pretty bad at the class. Was never forced to learn how to play it, so as a result, I was just not good at it. So I job changed it to Cannon Master for fun, but also because I knew that Cannon Master was an easier class. Like, undeniably, Cannon Master is a simpler class to play than Corsair, in my opinion. You press your skill sequence, you shoot your cannons, and that's it. But I still liked Corsair as a class, I just wasn't good at it. And if I was just gonna carry my friend through C10, I wanted the class that I would carry them on to be easy to execute and easy to play. That's all it was. Am I going back to Corsair? I already have a Corsair Mule. I actually ended up playing the class properly and learned how to play it. And ironically, I do actually enjoy Corsair's gameplay slightly more than Cannon Master. But I'm not going to swap back. It's just too many resources that you will lose. Like, now I actually have Hexastat into the character. I can't reset it. Before, when I swapped from Corsair to Cannon Master, I had 0-6 job, so I didn't have anything to lose. Now I actually have 6 job. Jet Bowmaster. Yo, where'd the Bowmaster come from? Get Diego 10 set. If Diego gets 10 set and like double prime weapon, because currently I'm using 1310 and boss damage. Palinka. What the heck? Man. Also, can I say, how good is this dash? Is this dash a teleport or a dash? Somebody said that it was a teleport. Is that actually the case? It's a TP? That's crazy good. I was messing around with this in Golix before. It's really damn good. Really damn good. It's not a dash. It's a teleport that has a dash animation. You can't dash forward twice, just turn around. You have to remember. That's why, you know, the fact that you have to remember which way you're facing on Ren is the reason why I have the keys on 2 separate buttons. Like, you can use the same button, but I'm gonna grief myself if I have it on the same button. So I have the forward dash and the back dash on 2 different keys. If you tap the button twice, doesn't proc second time? Not if you have them separate, yeah. Because there's 2 sets of skills. One is this one. That's the one that just like makes you go forward or backwards, whichever one it's on, right? This is a separate key. See, it changes like the image. And then you have the individual skills. So this one can only teleport you forward, and this one can only teleport you back. So I have the 2 separate keys because I know I'll get confused if I don't do this. It does mean that I have to kind of like pay attention to which one is up. But in terms of like messing it up, I won't be able to teleport backwards if I'm trying to teleport backwards, which is fine because I'll notice it like immediately. Whereas like if I use the other skill and I think it's a backwards one and I press it, it will make me go forward and I'll die to something. I like just being able to reduce that sort of error because I'm kind of bad at remembering things. Alright. Let me quickly change my stream title. We're no longer farming pitch. Let's change it up. Let's be positive here. Right, YouTube special. Was not planning on doing this, but it's alright. Alright, so finished up with that. Now we need to unlock Herbtown. Right here. Now we can go do CPQ. We have the homies, let's go. Let's go to Dock 1. My fellow sailors. Oh, Goldway, let's go. So yeah, for those who don't know what CPQ is, you just kind of sit on this boat and you let your friends clear it for you. And you get coins. Nice and easy. Or you can be Tilda and just hide. Yo, I'm rank 1. I'm cooking. They're bars, not coins. You're right. Yo, Melvin's fighting for rank 1. Get him out of here. How many do I have? Got 46 right now, because we paid 20 actually for those, to be able to buy Herbtown. So it's gonna take us like, well, we get about 50 a day. Another 4 days or so to get our first piece of equipment. There's no way we get 3 gold weight, right? Look at this guy, the one non-Ren in the server. Honestly, he is playing the superior class. I think these guys are the only people I've ever met that is disappointed that it's not Goldway. He's not Asian, he's white. Dude, honestly, if you compare my skin tone to other people, it's pretty white. Because, like, my skin tone is, like, quite pale. Yo, we got a second Goldway. And, I don't tan when I'm in the sun, I just burn. So, like, my skin color is, like, white and then red. How do you access your Commercy ship? How do you mean? You mean like to upgrade it or something? Honestly, I've never upgraded my Commercy ship, so I don't actually even know how. Now the question is, what do I do after this? Should I just do my dailies? I didn't think I had any plans for this particular part, so maybe I just grind and just hella level up. And then claim all the rewards later. Afterlands. Nah, that's for the Afterland stream. This is an extra character I could do the Afterlands on, no? Once my progression slows down a little bit, then I'll do all the Afterlands. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think once I hit like 260... Then the Afterland stream is probably gonna happen. Yo, I have 3 characters at least to do the Afterlands. Shade and Kinesis? I will allow the Kinesis, not the Shade. I can't log into the Shade. If I log into the Shade, it loses all its gear. When is Ursus times 2? That's a good question. Is it now? Or was it an hour ago? I probably should have done Ursus. Is it only on for another 3 minutes? Okay, 1 more hour. Alright, done. Alright, thank you guys for the coins. And yeah, let's go ahead and get some money. So I was just being told that Ursus is like right now, so let's go do it. It's gonna be the first time I'm gonna do Ursus in a party in a very long time, actually. I usually just solo this and then just die because in Hyperion you don't have that many people running Ursus. Alright. I have not used this UI in so long. The last time I saw this UI was probably 3 or 4 years ago, because Hyperion, this would never show up. Oh my god, I just realized something. Is my computer even gonna survive? Yo, wait, am I even gonna do enough damage? There's a chance my screen just stays black. I spawn in dead, and I get no money. Yo, I loaded in, all good. Alright, how much money do we get here? Ooh, 30 mil. Nice. So we can do this up to 3 times a day for a pretty easy, basically 100 mil a day. I didn't do this yesterday because I kind of forgot about Ursus. Nice and easy money, and I think I need to figure out what I want to do with the meso that I get. I need to figure out what I want to do. Alright, one more run. Okay, so in other words, I should really try to do Ursus every day. Missed out on a little bit of money yesterday not doing it, but it's all good. How much money we're sitting on? We'll be on like 100, no, 1.5 bill very soon. Is Maple Tour allowed? I don't think so. Right? I feel like people said that you couldn't do it. Only with MVP red. Yo guys, I just thought of something. Because we're doing Ren specific things, should I change like the camera? Should I use the recording setup? Thoughts? Because that way I can gather footage and also stream at the same time. Alright, there we go. 3 times Ursus. Easy 90 mil, pretty straightforward. Okay. So, we're just gonna move on to do something else here. I think what I'm gonna do is I kind of want to see how much EXP I get from just my dailies first. I think there is actually a calculator for this. Let me have a quick look at something. This one's a check-in. Where's the thing? Here it is. So if I do all of my dailies, I'll get 10, 15. It's about 15%, so it won't level me up anyway. So I'm thinking of like potentially grinding on my Ren. This is one of the rare cases where I'll be doing Ren things on stream, and then this will be put into the video, I suppose. So far, my internet seems okay. Fingers crossed that it stays like this. Challenger World will be just laggy in general. But I do want to try to get some EXP. Now, typically, I would like to try to get like MVPs and stuff like that, but I kind of don't want to look around for it. How should we go about this? Well, I'm level 230 here, so I'm in Morass. I'll be honest, I don't like the prospects of farming in Morass at the moment. Shadow Dance Hall 2, yeah, it's 9 levels ahead of us. It's like the popular map, so let's see if I can find myself a level 230 map that I can farm kind of easily. I don't think that'll be the case. I mean, that is a map that's 230. Will I get more EXP farming here though? Don't actually know. What the? These guys are kind of big. 240? 238? Because we're pretty close to leveling up. I don't really want to use a growth pot here. How much EXP do you guys reckon I'll get for farming for half an hour? Actually, we could check that. I can do the mob calculator. I'm just checking something real quick. It's like 15 to 20% every half an hour. Does that sound right? That sounds about right. See, the problem is always going to be finding a map that you're not going to get sick of. These maps are so massive in Morass. It's actually massive. But you could just like, the farming like this, for example, really reminds me of like what it was back in the day. You're just like jumping around on a map in a circle. Alright. No, the thing about Shadow Dance Hall too, like, it's not a bad map, it's just very active. So I want to see here. I think at best, I'll probably get like 17% every half an hour in Shadow Dance Hall 2. At best. I think there are easier places that I can farm for a similar amount. without as much effort. I want it to be like really lazy. I want to just like jump in a straight line and not worry too much. But the problem is obviously those maps, they tend to be... Oh man, I remember this map. You guys remember this map? This was like... This was my home for a very long time back in the day. Bit of a history lesson. Oh, I procced the thing, whoops. I remember farming here on Totem a lot. Back when totems existed. Because like the map was so small and the spawn rate was like fast, right? So it balanced out. The one below this one? Because I don't know which ones have like higher spawn. This one looks like it has higher spawn. Can I throw it up here and does it hit the bottom? Ah, it does. How far does it go? Then I can put fountain here. Ooh. Well, I guess we're being lazy here. Alright, I wasn't planning on doing stuff like I said on the Ren on stream. But my internet's a little bit shaky to do anything else, so let's grind a little bit on the Ren. Let's go figure out our buffs and stuff. I have a MVP. Maybe I'll save that for later though. Alright. Where are the 3x coupons at? Is it this one? Yeah. I'll just claim some of these. We get a lot of these throughout the event. Sure, I'll just leave it on my hotkeys. Should also buy some gold pots as well from Monster Park. Wow, I can get 4 of them. What else do I need? Oh yeah, auto harvest. You're right. Okay, let's farm on the Ren for a little bit here. Should I use my vac pet yet? Probably not. I'm gonna save it for what do you call it, for Grandis when I eventually get there. And we'll see how much EXP we get. I'm at like 71% at the moment. And while we're here as well, I can also start the dailies. Oh, alright, finish the daily here. Nice. Can't reach that one at the very end. This spawn is so far away. What if I did it the other way around? Do I clear everything here? Oh yeah, that's a bit better. It's a bit better. I don't do enough damage to clear the thing in the corner. So close yet so far. It's probably just a level difference. Do I have echo? Don't have echo. You have to do the quest. Oh, do you know what I also realized? This is easily fixed. I don't think I have assigned anything into my hyper stats yet. Yeah, that would probably help. How many can I put here? Let's put some into damage and normal damage. Alright, surely that'll make the difference. And I get more EXP as well. Problem solved. There we go. There's VIPs as well. That's true. I should be using those. I'll use it on the next one. I think I'll get annoyed if it's like slightly desynced. But yeah. It's all good. Don't worry about it too much. Any resource that I don't use early on means that I can use it later. That's my justification. So I don't mind like being inefficient early. Doesn't really matter if you're like super efficient in like the first like 260, 270 levels, to be honest. It's all about the consistency. How long does this summon last? This summon like seems like it goes on forever. Does this even reach all the way to the end? No, not really. I'm not throwing it far enough. 60 seconds is crazy. Does it reach the end now? Oh yeah, that's better. Yo, I got a symbol. So is this thing a timer, or is this just... How's this thing work? Because I see it tells you like kind of how long it stays around for. I love how laggy it is. How long it will bounce from one side to the other. Ah, okay, so because I noticed it said 30, and it takes about like, let's say a second of travel time, 2 seconds of travel time. Adds up to about a minute. That makes sense. And you use the other one for, what do you call it? For bossing, right? This is just the farming summon, basically. So many things about this class that I know nothing about. That's okay, we'll learn slowly. I actually can't wait to be able to do more content. This class looks very clean to play in a lot of bosses. I think this class will be very fun to play in like Will, V Healer, and Black Mage. It was actually pretty chill in Lotus as well. I actually enjoyed my Lotus run. Unfortunately, I did the dumb thing and I didn't do Lotus in practice mode because I didn't realize that practice mode is a thing. Because last Challenger World, the item burning couldn't have been done in practice mode, which is a bit unfortunate. It's very clunky in these hours. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I want to change this to be on my foot pedal. This class low-key reminds me of Mechanic because of that. You're kind of just holding Hurricane the entire time. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording for now. And I'll start recording to catch the level up. Otherwise the footage is just gonna be too much. I think 235 actually gives quite a lot of good things too. You're getting gapped? Yeah, you're getting gapped by the guy who used a single 30-minute coupon. Oh no, how will you ever catch up? Oh, Lodestone, I'll take that. Now that you guys have had a chance to play around with Ren a little bit more, for those who have made it, do you guys like the dash? I think for me, I really like it. It felt really nice to use. It's got a little bit of nuance in it. You have to like kind of pay attention to which dash you can actually use, you know? You can't just dash forward and then dash forward again without turning around. So you have to remember to like face your character the other way. But the fact that you can use it mid-air is like really powerful. It's really good. Yo, these procs give a lot of EXP, hey. There's a bit of delay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I think a lot of teleports also have a bit of delay. I think that the delay is kind of similar to just any other teleport, like all the mage teleports. What the permanent buff next to Holy Symbol is. This one? That one is the event proc. I think it's this thing. So after you kill enough mobs, that like animation flies across the screen. I think this is telling you that you can have it on in this map. And once you finish the 15 procs here, then it'll go away. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Alright. This is my life now. We're just gonna chill grind on the Ren. So I'm not really trying to like speedrun it or anything like that. Just want to just do some prog here. Honestly, I've just been having more fun doing the bosses than anything else. But now, I kind of want to get 6th job. As soon as I can get 6th job, I can try to do some of the other missions. Like Slime and Lucid. What's my next hyperburn? Probably Seer. Just for the Legion block, because I don't have a Seer at the moment. You guys find it funny that you have so many people on the same map in the Arcane River? This is so surreal to me. I think Melvin said something funny into the Discord earlier. He said something along the lines of, I'm not used to seeing so many people. I want to go back to Hyperion. Because I don't want to be with other people. I honestly kind of felt the same way when I was in Shadow Dance Hall 2, when I was like, man, there's a lot of people here. I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's kind of funny that you can see a bunch of people, but Shadow Dance Hall is like another level. It's like, I wouldn't say claustrophobia is the right word, but it does feel a little claustrophobic. Hello, Rolson. Is The new player last Challenger World, maining Xenon, struggling to do everything, feeling really bad. Ren's night and day. Oh, really? I think Ren feels okay. I wouldn't say the other classes wouldn't be able to do something similar. Sag Twitch. Yeah. I turned off Twitch for the time being because I was just like having internet issues. So I don't want to disappoint two sets of people. I'll just disappoint one set of people. One set is already one too many. But at least you guys can keep me company as I push this Ren a few levels by grinding. Yeah, this is the kind of grinding that I like. Don't give me Shadow Dance Hall 2 if I can't stand in one spot in Shadow Dance Hall. Unless you guys know the secret tech to stand still in Shadow Dance Hall. But in the brief moment when I was in Morass to do my dailies, it did not look very stationary. When I farmed in Shadow Dance Hall on my other characters, I mostly stood in one spot. Like I put down the summons and then stand in one spot for like 30 seconds. Ren Summon is insane. Dude, Ren Summon is basically Battle Mage's old altars, but with a 60-second uptime. Let that sink in for a second. It's basically Battle Mage's altar, the old one, but 60-second uptime. This is what Battle Mage could have been. This is peak Battle Mage. Although I will say that the hitbox is a little bit bigger because it can hit underneath it. It's a bit bigger. But the concept is like kind of the same. It's just like it clears a whole section. Just a horizontal section. It should have been what Battle Mage had. Or no, the other way around. Battle Mage should have had what Ren has. Watching me grind on a Ren as your grind Ren. Dude, we're all here together. Yo, how many of you guys are in the same level range as me? Come by. Challenger World, Channel 18. Deepest part of the cavern. Let's go. Let's fill up this map. All of us in chat. Actually, is there enough? Are there enough people here? Oh, we got 90 people here. Surely there's like at least 10 of us in chat, right? Come on, how many of us are here? You guys are too. You guys are too high level. All right, you guys are too strong. Where are my fellow 230s? I'm all alone here. I'm too high level for you. Oh no, it's cooked. Somebody asked me a question earlier. Let me have a look here. Something about drop meso gear. Are you getting drop meso gear? I want to. But I don't think there's a rush for it. I think my general plan for my drop meso gear is to try to get it done by 260. That might take me like a week or two to do. Like the meso drop gear, not the 260 part. It'll take me like 1 to 2 weeks to do. What channel? I'm channel 18. Oh, I'm only here for like another 10% though. But let's get some of the guys in here. It's so funny. It's actually a pretty clean map for Ren. I like it. What maps have you guys been grinding on? For those who are playing Ren. I'm open for ideas. I saw Yukon on stream yesterday. He was grinding in Last Horizon 4 and that made me so happy. What's my next hyperburn? I've answered this like 3 times already. It's gonna be Sia. I want to farm in LH4 only because that's like my home. Luxorna is a crazy map. It says here Challenger World 18, right? Is that not 18? What? Oh. What? Apparently it's 17? Alright. That's not on me, guys. That was Nexon's fault. That was Nexon. That's not me. It's not my fault. All the guys in channel 18 just sitting around being like, where is he? Ooh, this is a box. So do I just hit this and then it gives me EXP? Yo, I'm about to level up actually. Did I just scam you guys? Am I leaving this area? Guys, am I just leaving these? I think I scammed you guys. Alright, we're just about to level up. Turned on my recording just for this. Look at all the guys here on stream that are hanging out with me. You guys are now in the video. Unironic. Hello, YouTube. There we are. Level 235. I think this Plum Traveler person here has no idea what's going on. I think they were here before I was, and now there's just suddenly like 6 other people in his map. That's so funny. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grind out the rest of this rune. And I'm thinking of using both of the mag pots to go to 245. I think 245, I just want to skip more S. I don't mind manually grinding from 245 onwards. Because I kind of like Moonbridge. I think we get one from the Inkwell gift. And we get another one from the Winter Countdown. Okay. Honestly, even at 235 here, the EXP is still fine. Just because, like, these mobs are getting a little bit closer into the levels, you get a little bit more EXP. Oh, I just saw this friend request. Sure. Actually, I should have done the vetting process. Do you have CPQ unlocked, sir? Do you have CPQ unlocked? I shouldn't have added you. Because I only allow people on my buddy list if they do CPQ. That's the vetting process. I declined Gibson. Look, I declined you for a different reason. I asked JH. Should I add Gibson? And he said no. Can I be the exception? Nah. Just to make it easier on myself though, like this is like nothing personal. This should have actually been an offline setting already. Nothing personal. Where is it? I have this on like pretty much all of my characters. Because I always feel bad for like accepting people and I don't talk to them anyway. Or I say something dumb in buddy chat and I don't want people to know that I'm actually like secretly toxic or something. Can I unfriend JH? Yo, I'll unfriend JH for 10 gifted. You think Threads of Fate and Afterlands is worth it? Yeah, I think so. Ibli, is that a Yu-Gi-Oh reference? It is. Yo, the lag is crazy. That's a bad idea. It sounds like a pretty good idea to me. If we get JH as a mod here, it's alright. He'll be alright. Yeah, Ibli is a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. It was part of like a lot of random combo decks back in the day, and it also became like a one-card starter for some decks. And it was my iconic card because I kept drawing it. It was one of those cards that you needed to leave in your deck for it to be functional. And if you drew it, you were just really sad. And I drew it a lot. I mean, the chances of drawing it is like reasonably high. It's like you're playing a 40 card deck most of the time. You draw 5 cards for your turn. You know, 5 against 40, it's pretty reasonable. Toxic Ibli user. Actually, the way that I used Ibli was that I would summon it on my opponent's side and then blow it up so then I could draw a card. Now, I used to play a lot of Spiral, and the Spiral combos used Ibli a lot. Because you would go like double Helix into like a Nightmare, and then Nightmare into Ibli, and then you go Cerberus, pop the Ibli, discard a card, draw a card, you know, it's just like that sort of stuff. It was such a like a combo enabler. I created some nonsense stuff with Spiral for fun, actually. One of my favorite things to do was, I had this one particular combo where you would summon the Ibli in front of the extra monster zone, and then you would play a Link called a Reprodicus, and that allowed you to change whatever it was pointing at attributes, right? So I would make their Ibli into a dinosaur, and then I would use the Reprodicus and my Quick Fix to make Summon Sorceress, because I'd also turn the Quick Fix into a dinosaur. So use, you know, 3 Link materials, all dinosaurs, technically, into Summon Sorceress. And then because Summon Sorceress is pointing at the Ibli that is now a dinosaur, I could summon Pankratops from my deck. That was the combo that I created. So you would summon Pankratops out of your deck with Summon Sorceress, and Pankratops was at level 7. And then you would overlay Master Plan and Pankratops together to make Tomahawk. that was my YCS deck. I was so close to top cut too. I bubbled out. I was like 40 something after day 2. I was so sad. Top 32. I missed out on because I bubbled. It was so funny watching people watch, like seeing people spectate my game, because they're like, "Why is this idiot playing Spiral? And why is there a Tomahawk with a Pankratops underneath it?" I was very proud of that combo. I didn't do very well in the tournament otherwise though. Like, bubbling out when I probably should have made it. It's a little bit disappointing. Good times. Then the meso bags disappear. Is it even worth picking these up when I don't have a back bet? Dude, they don't even get picked up. Hello, Rudy. I was waiting for you on Twitch, I'm sorry. Yeah, I turned off the Twitch stream because I didn't want to disappoint 2 sets of people. Where's the cotton candy? I'll use it later. There's no reason to use it now. Like, I don't even have meso gear, what's the point? I will go from making like 10 mil every half an hour to 100 mil at best. Would I even make 100 mil? It's so laggy. Might even be less than that. I'm just gonna wait until I get into Grandis, because I can see myself grinding a lot heavier in Grandis, and I kind of want to use it once I have drop and meso gear kind of set up. I wonder if the streaks will still count if it was just a 10-minute stream though. Hopefully it doesn't get rid of the streaks. Alright, actually, you know, the internet is looking pretty good. If the stream crashes again, we can blame Twitch. I'll turn on the Twitch stream right now. So hopefully you guys don't lose your streaks for today. Hopefully. Unless, because like if you lost the streak anyway, then it's cooked. Yeah, we're back on Twitch. Let me open up my Twitch stream manager. said 10 minutes, I'm sorry. But at least we're back. You guys can feel free to join either way. I need to change the title here too, because I'm not going to be doing pitch farming. Okay, that's better. Right, how did you guys use your mag pots? Where did you guys end up using it, for those who did? Because I'm planning on using mine pretty soon. Saving yours for 255? I actually liked 255. I'm probably gonna use mine from 235 to 245, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's all, at the end of the day, you kind of pick your poison. I know, like, in terms of EXP, it is inefficient. But the reason why I want to use it to go to 245 is that I want to farm fams. Fams are my motivator. No lie. So if I can get myself into a map that has fams, I will farm it. That is the plan. It's all about my own personal motivations. Where are you getting mag pots? You get one from the Inkwell gift. I don't think brand new players will have access to these two pots. Like, one of them is like from Inkwell, and the other one is from the Winter Countdown, wherever it is. There's another one here, right? Yeah. Why farm them when you can farm Insomnium? Like I said, it's for my own personal motivation. I don't really play to be efficient, if you guys couldn't already tell. It's not about doing the best thing, it's just doing what I feel like. Well, speaking of the fams actually, after I do this, I want to go back to town. And I want to go condense my fams on Hyperion. Am I liking Ren so far? I think it's alright. I think it's alright. Honestly, it really just reminds me of my mechanic. In all honesty, it straight up reminds me of my mechanic. Like, even the burst sequence is like not that different. The only difference between mechanic in terms of the burst sequence is that I'm mashing like this key the entire time when I'm bursting. Alright. Let's do a little bit of spring cleaning here in Hyperion. Because I have a lot of characters that can condense their fams a little bit. Let's see how many fam cards I ended up saving. Oh. Look at the space efficiency, dude. I know, like, I spent a lot of money on these like fam slots, but I'm kind of okay with them condensing it like this. Oh, I can condense these too. Wait, I have to. They don't condense inside the storage. Where's the scam? Let me take these out. For fam slots? No, I mean, like, look at all this space here. I paid for all this to store the fams in the first place, because your new characters only have, like, just these, like this columns. So I paid to expand the inventory the entire way. Now I don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna have a bunch of characters with just way too much inventory slots now. Now I just need to find all the fams, whichever characters had them. Wait, can I just auto-store? Nice. Blaster? No, don't worry about the blaster. Well, no. Not the blaster cameo. Ah, there you go, Sean. You didn't lose your streak. Nice. Okay, this character didn't have any fams. I don't think this character has fams either. That's the random fams character. What's wrong with the avocado hat? It's not avocado. It's the racing hat. What was it called? Drift, cut drift. I don't remember. Holy fams. Does it move like new stacks in? Oh, it does. Nice, that's pretty good. When you hit 260 and accept the burning beyond, you lose access to your hyper burning rewards in UI. Just many layers of bugs, I guess. Is your Twitch notification broken again? I have no idea. Is it? Well, thank you for the 3 months. Did it break? Oh man. Unless it's just slow. Oh. That's weird. Can I just auto-store this? Nice. Oh, hello, Admiral Doggy. Thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Palinka. You guys are idiots. You changing your class to most fun? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Is Ninja Castle hard? If you follow the guide, it's pretty straightforward. Basically, like in each of the rooms, there's like a specific door that you have to go into. And then if you follow the guide, it'll tell you which door to go into. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just like throwing all of my fam cards. MVP at the Motion School? That is crazy. That is crazy, dude. That is peak toxicity that I'm not surprised existed in MapleStory. Alright. So I sorted all my fams. Let's have a look. How many cards do I have, actually? For all the farming that I did. Also, we can get rid of some of these. How many stacks? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 stacks of these magicians, and then 6,000 of the blue ones. And then 2.5 stacks of these guys, and like half a stack of this one. Holy. Whichever character might need these is going to be very happy. I'll be very happy when I eventually work on something. That's a fat stack of fams there. Save for Ren when you move over? I mean, I could. I think I'm just gonna wait until I decide to play a certain character, yeah. Unless you have 40, 40, 40 by the time you come over. That is funny. That's a good joke. That is a good joke. Triple hybrid. Yeah, nah. Alright. I can swap over into my recording setup so then I can do some stuff. So now that I'm level 235, I'm going to actually just use both my growth potions. I think we get one from the admin, if I can just find where the admin is. And I think this is the one here. Mr. Inkwell will give us some gifts here. I'm just going to claim all of them now, before I forget. Let's do that. It's going to take a little bit of time here to go through all of them. Wait, am I just like closing it after every time? Oh no, I have no choice. Okay, wait. Can I not claim these? Because I'm not 260 yet? Uh-oh. Wait, how long do I have to get to 260? I have 2 days. Okay. Hopefully, I'll be able to hit 260 in the next couple of days. I feel like I should be able to. And what else do we have? We get another mag pot here from the winter countdown. And I only have a couple of days left to claim these. I still have a little bit of time. And I'm actually going to use the mag pots now. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't use it now, but I kind of want to just go 245 and then farm in Morass, because I actually really... Not Morass. I really want to farm in Moonbridge, because I actually like Moonbridge. Look away, guys, if you don't like what you're going to see here. There we go. 245. And yeah, I'm going to just quickly claim some of the rewards, finish up the pre-quests here. And I'm going to go straight to farming in Moonbridge. Alright, before we go in, should probably try to get some more Arcane Force. Let's see. Get another level 10 symbol here for Esfera. 10 EXP nodes, that's pretty nice too. Bunch of symbols. More EXP nodes. More EXP nodes. Yo, this is great. It's a lot of free things. Beautiful. And what's my Arcane Force sitting at right now? Just need to equip the symbol. Sitting at 770. Is that enough to farm here in Moonbridge? I hope so. Ah, yeah, nice. These areas are only 670, so I'll probably sit around here and find a nice map for me to run around and do. Awesome. Six, 7. It's so funny they randomly gave us a hyper teleport rock. So, I kind of want to farm in this map, but the question is, how do I efficiently farm here? How big is this summon? I don't really want to like jump, so I can't hit this one on the top without jumping. I want to be as lazy as possible. If I put it here, nah, it still doesn't work. So it looks like it's a jump angle, unless. Okay, never mind. That kind of works, but it doesn't clear the whole thing. Maybe I just have to accept the jump, because I think if I just jump here, I can full clear this area. Sort of. And then I can fountain this area. Maybe it's something like that. Yeah, or I was just thinking of how I could be like as lazy as possible, but I think if I'm gonna jump across the top, this reminds me a lot of like when I used to farm on my my Xenon. It did something very similar, where it's like you said, you put the summon over like here somewhere. It clears this entire section. Then you put fountain here, and you just jump across the top. Like if I'm gonna be jumping across something anyway, there's no difference, right? There's no difference. I'm just jumping a little bit further. And this is like a full clear. Yeah, I haven't opened my backpack yet. This is my home. Oh, I've missed this place, guys. I have missed this place. Now, the only issue is, right? Because I don't have that much drop rate, I don't even have a guaranteed meso bag. There's a slight problem. Just a little bit. What accessories are you guys using? Why aren't you using it? Is JH, are you like... Are you rage baiting me? This guy's rage baiting me. Oh, actually another thing I forgot to claim. Just got another thing I need to claim. I think for the Ren thing, we get like a unique emblem, right? Let me go find it. So many things to claim. So we get another 500 symbols here. And then we get a unique emblem. And then we get, what, another event ring here. Wow, they're just constantly giving us event rings. That's crazy. Well, let's open up this box here. Just grab our emblem. Easy gains. Nice. 6 all stat. 4 event rings, 2 Zack accessories, Horntail earrings. Yup. It's a lot of things. Metal? True. So now we're just waiting for the heart. I mean, we have the android already with the Saiyoroid or whatever. Wherever it is. I think it's in my inventory somewhere. Or maybe I haven't even claimed it yet. No, I have. Where's my Saiyoroid? Am I blind? There's no way like I dropped it or something, right? Uh-oh. Where's my android? Unless it's a coupon? You literally moused over it? Where? What are you talking about? 5th line. Ah! I was gonna say, I didn't throw it out, did I? No, you stay there. Yeah, I just hit 245 because I used my mag pots. Because I like farming in this area. Hey, I have glasses, but that doesn't mean anything. You know, I could actually do my dailies now. Let's add all of these here. Esfera, Moonbridge. Thank you for following, welcome. Your inventory like usual hurts. It's not great. It's time to change your glasses. You know, it's funny you say that. I do actually need to. My prescription is like, doesn't match my eyes anymore. I think my eyesight is like actually getting worse. It's actually getting worse. Alright, let's go do a dailies. For easy EXP. Need 100 mobs here, then 300, and then 100 everywhere else. But I started my dailies right at the beginning, so some of them are like higher than what they should be. But yeah. Speaking of the vac pet, I don't know if JH if you were trolling, but somebody also asked me about it. Like, I don't want to open it until I have like proper drop rate, because otherwise it's like pretty small difference. Or I'm just wrong, and I should be using the vac pet immediately. Why did I decide to go to this map? Must be a habit. I remember actually farming here on my marksman back in the day. There was some pretty nice rotations you could have. Oh, not marksman, sorry. Was it Corsair? I think it was Corsair. Acquire more drop rate faster. You're right, you're right. I need to get like a second set of accessories then. Because currently, I do not have very much to use. I don't, because I have to use like some of this or something. I mean, I do have like backup gear. Mr. Reason. Okay, this guy's gotta be trolling. There's no way. This guy's trolling me. He's rage baiting me. Yeah, I'm ignoring the ring because you get one at 250. You're not gonna farm? I'm just doing my dailies. It wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna wait until I have more drop rate, but like if it's gonna be like, I don't know if it's gonna be a significant difference if I even pop it now. Oh, I had to do 500 in Moras because I accepted it right at the beginning of the day. No, I think you're right though. I'm just thinking to myself, how many fam cards did I farm when I was on my Xenon, for example, right? My Xenon had just 4 pieces of drop rate, and it was already like a pretty significant difference in terms of the fam cards. Because I wouldn't mind just like some fam cards I could use. Open my backpack when start whapping. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was thinking too. Look at all these people jumping around in shower dance hall. I'm just here for my dailies. I already did Arcana. Speaking of whapping, need to put this back on. For the Challenger Pass thing, I need to remember to hand it in, right? Is it this? You click Claim All. When does this reset? Thursday as well? I'm just gonna assume it's Thursday. Bunch of nodes, some sauna coupons. It's got a decent amount of stuff. Oh, I'm done here. Whoops. How long does it take from 250 to 260 pure grinding? I want to say it's like somewhere between like 5 to 10% an hour? Does that sound right? So from 250 to 255, if it's 5 to 10, let's say 10% an hour, that's 10 hours per level. 20 hours all up. 10 to 15? Yeah, I can't remember exactly what the numbers were, but it's like in that realm. Yeah, this is assuming you have 3x for sure. I love that the chat just goes 07. Are we back? Oh my god, I'm looking on my my OBS. I have like all that thing there. It just says, it's just a string of 07. Twitch getting nuked. It's alright. Well, it actually stayed around for a while. That's okay. We can just blame it on the Challenger world. You know what I mean? We just blame it on the Challenger world. You got an MVP train last night? Burning Field at 20? Oh, you got 20%. Ah, yeah. Yeah, Twitch is probably cooked. Every time that, like, my stream, like, dies like that, Twitch just gets nuked. Oh, trust me, I know when I DC. When I DC, my entire internet, like, connection dies. Don't worry, I'm aware. How long is Threads of Fate for the cooldown for talking? I think it's half an hour. I think it's half an hour. Right. I'm gonna get PTSD for rolling gathering herbs again. I mean, for the Mushroom Shrine Threads of Fate thing, you don't need to do the whole thing. You just need to do the first 5 minutes and you're good. You are good after the first 5 minutes. Now, let's do Threads of Fate together. How many of you guys have not done this yet? It's really easy to do. Like, genuinely. Let's do this together. Hopefully we don't DC again. Let's finish up the dailies here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start Threads of Fate because I kind of want the resources that you get from like the NPCs in general. I think we just started in the light bulb here, right? Mushroom Shrine or something like that. Let's go find it. Mushroom Shrine. So if we just want to unlock the first 2 NPCs, I think it only takes like 5 minutes to do, 5 to 10. Depends on like the lag and just interacting in general. They recently made it a lot easier because the first 2 NPCs, only one of them was really easy to interact with. But the new one, they added this change here from this guy. You can actually buy these pieces. I know it's a little bit expensive, but it's like 70 mil a week to gift. That's not too bad and it's really easy to do. But that's only if you want to go for that one. If you want to go for the 3rd NPC, which has a little bit easier of a time to gift, but you have to go get I think one of the professions. It's like crafting potions and stuff like that, alchemy. If you have the resources for that, you can opt to do that, but I'm just going to do the first 2. And it only takes me about 10 minutes to do. Are the drops easy to get with 0 drop rate? Or are you doing this like farming on a main and then moving it across? Because I've never tried farming for them before. Yeah, the ask is completely random. They're super common. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. I think ideally you want chop wood and mine minerals, I think. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, unless you're talking about 2 of the same ones. Yeah. Gather herbs or chop wood. Alright, now we just need to talk to a bunch of NPCs, I believe. There she is. And we gotta go to all of these lantern thingos. I don't remember if there's another one in the next map. I guess we'll find out. Oh, there is. Nice. And then the last one on this map. I think that's all we really needed to do to unlock the first 2 NPCs. I gotta wait through all these cutscene here. The longest part about Threads of Fate is just watching all these cutscenes and holding down interact the whole time. That is a foreshadowing right there for the Tengu fight. How many of you guys love the Tengu fight? Yeah, this is the long part here, guys, where we just are gonna find out about the lore. And you can't skip any of this. The minerals is just for if you want to try to get Meister. Tengu fight with the Challenger World lag. Oh hell nah. There's no way. Yeah, this unironically is the hardest part of trying to get Threads of Fate started. There's this whole thing of just watching the cutscenes. Because to get it started, you only need 2 NPCs and you unlock it pretty much after this cutscene. You can do a little bit more, like another 5 to 10 minutes on top of this to get Ibaraki, which is another NPC that you can interact with. But that's not mandatory. You can leave it on these 2 if you wanted to. So let's have a quick look here. Let's check the light bulb. So yeah, I think I just need to unlock her, but you can at least start talking to this character. She's really easy to work with. There's ways to optimize it, but you don't necessarily have to. The cooldown is half an hour, so you can get 2 closeness every half an hour. I wonder what point do you actually unlock Kinoko. I'm just gonna keep doing this because I think she might actually unlock with Ibaraki. So I'll just keep doing this quest line. She didn't. So I'm probably just mixing it up then. Keep going until you unlock Kinoko. Okay, that sounds a bit sus. Oh no, you get it at the very end. Did it 5 minutes ago? Alright, I've been spreading misinformation, guys. Turns out you don't get Kinoko for a very long time. So we have to go for Ibaraki anyway. That's all good. Ibaraki's pretty easy to feed, I think. Did I not clear everything? Oh, it's just a slow spawn. Just gotta slowly do all of these. Eventually we'll get there. Yeah, thankfully we don't need to do too much. Are we done here? I thought there was another wave. It's been at least a few months since I last done this. I don't think you can leave until... Oh, there he goes. Okay. You know, I've been baited by this before. I remember last time talking to the heart, and I had to walk all the way back. Alright, in this part we need to just collect a bunch of masks. I don't remember how many we need to collect. It's like 5 of each or something? It's either 5 or 10 of each. Five of any kind. This guy lied to me. Gotta get the specific one. Man, it's been a while since I've done this. Okay. That's one of them done. I think I should have enough of this one as well. And do I have enough? I think that's the right one. Nice. But I didn't hand in his quest. Whoops. Disconnect due to suspicion. Yeah, that's just when you're lagging a lot. Okay, is that all we need to do? Let's kill a bunch of dudes here. Nice. There's a cap? Yeah, it's like 10 a day or something like that. Technically, you can cap on both servers. Like, you can cap on Challenger World and on your main server. Oh. Wait, how do I get back there? I think I talked to... Oh no. I love DCing. Oh. Oh no, this is the worst one. Not the ID logged. Your stream dead? Don't worry, it's not your stream. It's my internet. Oh no. I hope that ID log doesn't stick. Because if it sticks, it's really tragic. I'm in love with my internet. See, that actually only cut for like 1 second. That's enough to DC me. It's so frustrating. It's not the ISP though, because it doesn't disconnect my phone. It's just my computer. Something is dying inside my computer, that's for sure. It's a bit annoying, just a little bit. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't say ID logged, because if it's ID logged, then it's really damn sad. Oh, nice. Looking good so far. Anyone buying the Genesis Pass? Yeah. People will buy the... Alright, now that's just rude. It didn't even make it into the game, it just died. The game just crashed. Oh my god. I'm in jail. It's so sad right now. Will we get there? Will we get back into the game sometime today? I'm gonna power through these. We'll power through. You want to be really sad? Imagine I get myself a new computer, because my one is like pretty old. I'm not surprised that it's dying a bit. Let's say I get like a new PC and this still happens. It'd be so cooked. But I'm pretty sure it's my computer specifically. It's not exit lag? Nah. Exit lag shouldn't disconnect my entire connection to the internet. No, it's not the cable. I changed it out before. So, it could It could be RAM, possibly. But it'd be random for like the RAM to affect the internet. You use your current PC as a dual PC streaming PC? What? I don't think it's my RAM. I have like 32 gigs. And I definitely do not use all 32 of it. Ren's gonna be your main, you're thinking buying the pass. If you do clear the bosses that give you points, it's definitely worthwhile. You try USB to... Nah, so... I use a USB adapter anyway, for my internet. I have a few of them in the house on some other devices as well. So I was wondering if that was the case. I replaced it with a different one. Like, I'm using a different cable, right? And it's all good. Like, it's still happening. The same thing. So I thought maybe it's the USB port. So I changed the USB port. Still having issues. Exact same issue. So I don't think it's not the USB that's the problem, and it's not the adapter that's the problem. You need to flush your DNS. What is that? And I'm down to try anything at this point. Right. Let's hope that we can get the Threads of Fate done at least before I DC again. So I think for this part, I just gotta go to the one at the back here, right? Nope, that's not the one. It's the one second to the end. So this one? There we go. Right, and I think after we finish this quest here, we should be able to unlock Ibaraki after a little bit more cutscening. Oh, I was wondering what was happening there. I just got stunned straight away. Yo, somebody did Tower of Oz. Someone who got floor 39 in 50 minutes. That's actually reasonably fast for a new character. Do you run through a switch, or is it just straight to router modem? I would not know. It's the best EXE purple node. People like the rune one. I've heard some players say the rune one is nice. Because it's either the one where you get hit a bunch of times for EXP, or the one that procs when you activate a rune or something. Alright, so with that done, I think we just hand this here. And we should be able to have Ibaraki unlocked. Oh no. Alright, I don't think I need to do this next quest. Let's have a check here. Threads of Fate. Nice, we unlocked Ibaraki. And we're gonna try to get both of these to 50, hopefully. And then once we get them to 50, we'll be able to use the ask for our threads. But we need to talk to them like every half an hour, and you can also gift them things. This guy takes potions. You probably have to check which ones we have to craft. And she just takes red potions, which I think you can just buy from Lith Harbor. So it's nice and easy. Alright, Threads of Fate done. Threads of Fate done. Just finished Iron Burning at 2:45. Now just need to wait to 260 for the gear. Yeah, if you clear it early, that's all you need to do, right? Let's claim this. Still a decent amount of EXP, actually. Oh, we just talk about like one of the best quality of lives they've added. So when you claim all of this, combine all. Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't that so good? Isn't that so good? How many symbols do I have here? A lot. Okay. So I think I'm probably going to end up farming in LH4. So I'll probably just want to work on these guys here. Can I access my familiars without doing the quest? Probably not. Oh. Let's just hold this down. Do I use a VPN? Yeah, I use exit lag. Okay. Where's the familiar tab? Here it is. Usually I have it the other way around. Right? Wow. We can start training them now. How do I open these? Wait, is it unlock all now? Well. Oh, neat. That's kind of useful actually for these like early fams, because you can kind of take what you get. Do we get anything fun? Yo, attack power 1%. That's gains. 1% attack. It's actually decent. It's better than nothing, I guess. So I guess in my second preset, I can just leave the attack power +1. Sure. Oh. The Gibson fam. What is actually better? 1% attack or 15% IED? What is actually better? But I get the feeling that the 15 IED is actually not bad compared to 1 attack. Okay. What can we do here? I can do the rest of my dailies. Let's go through the gauntlet. Yeah, because 1% attack is not a lot. It really isn't a lot. Better than nothing, though. Better than nothing. How many of you guys are doing all these daily bosses? I kind of hate that we have to do these, but the money kind of adds up. Got low attack? Yeah. One attack is there to scale, right? Nice 1%, but you have 5 attack. It's doomed. You know, at that point, you might as well actually have the +1 attack fam instead of the 1 attack. 1% attack. Hello, Pash. Thank you for the 3 months. Is that what it is? Subscribe for 3 months? Yeah. Appreciate it, dude. Yo, we just got a value cube right there. Look at that. Solid cube. Let's go. Time to get more money. Come on. For Queen, I hate that you have to click so many times for her to actually start the fight. It's tough being poor in Challenger World. Always has been. Always has been. Hey, this is a nice change. You go straight into like the CRA bosses, or the Rudibus bosses rather. Is the preparation room only open when you do the weeklies? It's like specifically for the weeklies? Is there a way to skip it? I imagine not. This guy, on the other hand, you still have to walk up and do. Man, I remember farming Von Leon back in the day for his accessories, for like the ring. And now you don't have to do that anymore. They give so many like event rings and stuff. Yeah, 4 event rings already? Yeah. I think if you get to level... Well, when I get level 250, I get my 4th ring as well. So I just need one more level up. So I think I need to go find myself some pendants. So I can use like a Horntail pendant, I guess, or a Mechanator. What's actually better between Horntail and Mechanator? Don't remember. I mean, the stats are probably just as bad as each other, to be honest. 10 and 2. 10 and some attack. And 10 and 1 attack. Does it mean like this is like slightly better? Although the flames would be probably better on the Mechanator anyway. Because Horntail doesn't get flame advantage. Oh. One thing that I found like kind of funny about this character is that you can't use the Hurricane attack to like hit this stone. Because some other classes you can just like keep tapping the Hurricane attack to attack the stone, but it doesn't count. So... Whoa. Take whatever has the better flame. Yeah, pretty much. Yo, Pink Bean. Any Black Bean marks? Just lock out on a Black Bean mark here on normal Pink Bean. Mostly here for the money anyway. Are you liking red? I think it's fine. I'm enjoying myself. I will say that out of all the random new characters I decided to play, this has definitely been one of the more enjoyable ones. I really like the mobility. I like the backwards and forwards TP. Alright. Sell all the crystals. Wow, 100 mil. We're rich. How'd you get from 230 to 245? So I did dailies until 235, and then I used 2 pots to get to 245. Because I see myself like grinding EXP very soon. What I kind of want to do is, I do kind of want to try to get like more drop rate. If I can get this to legendary, it'd be nice. But cubing early on is really expensive. It's very expensive. Because like what? All of my money is not even 20 cubes? How much is it? Oh, never mind. You can get 50 cubes in one bill. I mean, that's possible. You can probably get 1 tier up. Save your mag pots at 250? Yeah. I mean, it's up to you how you want to play, right? Like, for me, I don't mind the grind. And, yeah. My motivation is, like, I like being able to grind. Okay. There's not really much else I want to do on this character. I don't want to do too much on stream, because I want to keep most of it for off stream. Wait, I didn't take the daily gift. Just, like, closed it. How do I get my daily gift? Yo, cubes! Yo, 1 whole glowing cube. Hey, you never know, that might make a difference. Alright. Oh, let's do some of the check-ins before I forget. I need to remember to do this check-in. I feel like I'll forget. What's this one? That's fine. This one also has a check-in, that's fine. What's this do? You know what, I actually haven't even looked at it that much. This thing doesn't have a check-in, that's okay. Genesis Pass has no check-in. This is event buffs. Sure. Oh, does it automatically get put into here for you? That's kind of nice. Oh, neat. This level up event, what else do we have? This is so nice. You get another ring. And it just comes legendary as well. I want to try and get that 1 level up then. That level up would be nice. What are the other rewards here? Defeat Hard Lotus for a Transcendent pot. Oh, that's pretty decent. What else do we have? And this is all like cosmetic, right? That's the chair, label ring, title, mount, an effect, and a background. Okay, cool. And some other random rewards, sure. Should we be doing this as well? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just free stuff, right? I mean, sure. It's just free stuff. Okay. And I can claim it whenever as well. Oh, pardon me. You can't finish it? Because you need Legion. Really? You can't open it, that's so funny. But that is a shame. I mean, you get the free stuff early on, that's okay. Did it find you don't need the Legion? You can? Yeah, well, somebody's spreading misinformation. How long does this thing last, guys? This black flame right here. Because it's annoying me that, like, 215 is open. To February. So this is just like at the end of the event sort of reward. Ah, good, good. I like it. Alright. I think that's all the stuff there. What's in this challenger shop here? It's just a bunch of RAM stuff, right? They actually give you a lot of hard cubes. It's kind of funny. There's 1,000 here. Yo, there's 1,000 black flames as well. What the heck? That's a lot of rewards. It's actually pretty cheap. 50 coins? Flame your mech pendant or reset. That is crazy comms, dude. That is crazy comms. So we get here. You get 100 fragments. This is the one that I want. Look at this. Level 4 ring. Did I buy a vac pet? Can you buy them in Challenger World yet? I don't think it's not in yet, is it? I know it's out in Hyperion. You can? Oh. Well, that's dangerous. Wait a minute, I don't have enough reward points. I need to get reward points. Oh man, it's gonna take me a couple of days to farm that. Well, now I know what I need to do. I need to do my weekly so then I can get reward points. If I can manage to do my bosses without DCing, that is. Surely I don't DC, right? Alright, now it makes a lot of sense why people were asking me about the cotton candy pink bean. I should have just been using it. I didn't realize it came out already. My bad. That's 1400 points already. I think I need like another 7,000 points, so that might take 2 or 3 more days. Two or three more days. Just trying to think. Just need to pop G skills. Do I have another drop coupon? I need these reward points for Challenger World. I've used 3 of them for 3 different bosses, and it's all half an hour. Thank you for letting me know that the vac pets are in the shop. I'm not in my damage gear. I'm not in my damage gear. Get out. And we just go back right away. That for me is one of the best things about the new cooldown refresh, because I go into my bosses non-stop without my damage gear. Just go back in. Just do it all over again. You wasted 1 minute? Yeah. I think I did exactly the same thing on Gloom as well. Alright, this character actually does need a belt. So, just saying, if there is a belt that drops here, there might be a little bit of degenerate spending. Just maybe. I actually want belt on the Corsair. Alright, my muscle memory is also a little bit scuffed because I'm trying to flash jump while I hurricane right here. Ren has ruined my muscle memory. It's been like 2 days. Not doing the quest for restoration. You can only do it once a week. I've already done the restoration missions. Where'd she go? Should use Hurricane with the foot pedal. That's what I did with my that's what I did with my Ren. It is I would have failed the restoration mission right there, guys. I'm pretty sure for Lucid it's don't fall off the map. And I just did that. I would have failed it right there. It's world-based. You can only do it once per week on a character, and you gotta pick a character to do it on. Otherwise, if the restoration was like per character and not per world, sorry, it's per world, yeah. You can only do it once per week per world, basically. And you assign a character to do the missions on. If I could do this on so many characters, I could probably restore 1 pitch a week. Or close to it. Every 2 weeks. It's very slow. It is very slow. You explain it. You just do missions, make the bosses harder for yourself, and then you have a chance at getting the oh, sorry, you get like points that you can spend to restore items. Not a chance, it's guaranteed. Just chuck a belt. So, I'll show you here. See this trace restore? You see here? It tells you that it's like marked on a specific character for the week. So I can't try this on this character. Like any of these, right? Because you've already set it on a particular character. And then you do as many of these missions as you want. You add difficulty modifiers to get more points. And yeah, you get these points stored onto your account. Is it shared? Yes, it's shared. So all of my characters have access to these 160 points. I can show you guys like how much it costs as well to restore. Let me just put like a random pitch in. Like let's say I put my CFE in. It tells you need 1,080. Oh, 1,680. I wonder if it's like based off of level though, as opposed to like how rare it is. Because yeah, the slime ring is like a bit cheaper, for example. Oh, actually, it looks like it looks kind of case by case. That's funny. Look at that. It costs more to hypothetically restore a reinforced Golux earring than it does to restore a slime ring. That's interesting. And then you have Meister ring. I wonder if it's different for the Carnage treasure. No, it's the same. Oh, interesting. They actually went through and gave these items different numbers. It's not like a generic number. That is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, look at this. The reinforced earring, 607 points. Slime ring, 563 points. Any sup examples? I don't think I have any sup traces on me. Actually, no, I did. I have the pendant. 697. It's based on the level? No, it's not. I don't think so. I don't think it is. Isn't the slime ring 160? Yeah, the slime ring's 160. This is like way lower. It's not consistent with the level. It's just random. It's just random. Yeah, see, 160 is 500, and then I put in a random 140 item. It's $1, and then I put in the, I don't know, this is the reinforced earring. Why is it so randomly high? Look, it's a 140 item, it's 600. You can do this or restoration through farming. Yeah, they're two different systems. So the points is like you slowly build up, and then for the farming you also slowly build up, but it's like two separate systems. And then there's also the pitch creation one. So there's like a third pity system where you can like slowly gather these cores, and then you can trade these in for pitch. So those are the three different ones. 2 restoration systems and 1 pity system. Oh my god, I did the thing again. I'm in my drop gear. How should it take to get itch pitch? In terms of like buying the things, you can get up to like 8 calls a week or something like that. And at 8 calls a week, it's like 15 or 16 weeks to get a pitch from the pity itself. So that's like from the fragments basically. If you're talking about the restoration, it depends on how many points you get, but it takes like at least, if you max it out, it'll take you at least 10 weeks to restore a pitch. If you max it out. Maybe a little bit more than 10 weeks, it's like 11 weeks. But I don't think many people in the server are able to max it out every week. Just because, like, yeah, it's just hard. The Black Mage one is really difficult. Like 50% FD reduction on Black Mage. How many characters do people have that can actually clear Black Mage with 50% FD? And on top of that, you probably want the mission to not die in P1, P2. So you need at least 4 of those. And that same character, if you want to cap, also needs to be able to solo Ensaren. Ensaren with the 50 FD penalty. That 50 FD penalty basically turns Ensaren into Hard Saren. It's kind of sad. But yeah, I'm actually not that far away from having 4 characters that can do it. I think my Wild Hunter can probably clear the Black Mage mission and Saren mission if I just do some more dailies on it. But I'm kind of slack, so I don't know if I'll go out of my way to be able to clear. Took Shapaz 2 hours to go through all of them. I can see that if he also did the 50% for H Saren, yeah. I didn't do the 50% for H Saren and it took me 1.5 hours at least to do all the missions on my Battle Mage. The Hard Saren run took like maybe 10 minutes to do. 10 to 15 minutes actually. So if he did Hard Saren, it might take him a bit longer. Actually, no. Maybe it doesn't take him 2 hours. Is it... Am I lagging or did I DC? What's going on here? I didn't do enough damage. I thought I was DCing. What? I thought like I disconnected. Why is it saying 0.4, 0.4? I didn't do enough damage. And I immediately looked at my stream and thought I've disconnected. It actually is trauma. It's unreal, dude. Yeah, you have to rotate 4 separate characters and you do Black Mage once per week across those 4 characters to be able for it to work. Turn it back on. I won't turn it back on until after I figure out this disconnecting issue. Oh. I'm not on Raw. Because what happens is it, like, if my game crashes, it just crashes to my desktop. I'm too lazy to, like, make sure that, like, I put back a black screen for the desktop. Yeah, the restoration mission is, it's not easy. I mean, people couldn't already be bothered doing it for the Supreme missions. If you weren't able to do the Supreme missions, you're not doing the Restoration missions. Because it's basically the same thing. Actually, it's like harder than the Supreme missions. Because you have to do additional things to go out of your way to clear. The one that made me kind of giggle, I feel kind of bad for laughing about it, is the Will one. Because somebody was complaining in the guild about how long it took them to do the 7, like, was it like the 14 web clear? Whatever it is for Will, I forget. I remember laughing about it a bit. Because, like, it only takes you a long time if you don't dodge. If usually you're strong enough to just one burst out of Will, you're not gonna know that getting hit by the mechanic slows down your Moonlight production. So when I saw them complaining about it, the first thing that came to mind is like, yeah, that's fair. That would make sense why you're having trouble. If you're not used to dodging in P3, then yeah, that mission is hard. I personally found it okay, but that's because like I have the habit already from soloing Will that, you know, you shouldn't be hit by anything. But I feel like if you've never done a min cut for Will, you never like develop the habit to dodge like everything. Not that there's anything wrong with just copying it, you know, if you're just lazy, just cop everything, it's fine. But yeah, for the mission you kind of need to pay attention to that if you want to get out quickly. Quickly grab the cores. Grab the cores. You need a slime tutorial. Why do you need a slime tutorial? What's hard about slime? Oh, how many of you guys are having trouble, actually? I understand now. How many of you guys are having trouble blocking all the doors? Who wants a crash course on the trick shots? Who wants to know? You guys want to see the crash course? I'll teach you guys. I'll show you guys. Let me lower the settings. For all you guys that need to know how to do the bounce tech. I'll show you guys how to do the bounce tech. Alright. Alright. I'll do this live on stream as well. Maybe I'll upload this as a short video. I'll show you guys how to block the doors really quickly in slime. Because the top 2 doors, I'm not going to show. Everybody knows how to do that, right? It's nice and simple most of the time. It's the bottom gates that are a little bit annoying. I'll show you guys how to block the bottom gates. So the trick for the bottom gates is that you don't have to shoot the rocks downwards. Well, you don't have to press down to shoot it up into the gate. I think a lot of people hope that they spawn, like, the rocks spawn, like, right here, and then you just shoot it straight into the gate, or perhaps it spawns, like, where I'm standing here, like that, right? So that one is an easy shot into the gate. That's fine. Like, I'm sure nobody will have too much trouble with that. Now the problem is like when you don't have the rocks in the right spot. So let's see if he spawns a few more here for us. You know what? I'm just gonna set it up so you guys can see. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping it'll be a little bit closer. Let's see if he spawns better rocks for us. Ah, here we go. Like these are pretty common spawns here. If you try to shoot this one to the right, it's not gonna go in. But you can actually shoot this one into the left gate. So instead of pressing down to shoot the rock up, you press up to shoot the rock into the floor and it bounces. There you go. See? It just like, it clears this ledge and then lands into the gate. You can do it on the other side as well. So you press up to shoot down onto the rock and it bounces the rock over the gate. Like that. That's all it is. So the ones that are too far from the sides, you can press up instead of down to bounce it over the ledge. That's all it is. Nice and simple. So hopefully that helps with, like, blocking the bottom gates. I don't think this needs to be a video, I'm just showing you guys. I'm not in my damage gear again. You could probably also, like, do it with closer shots as well. Between the bottom and the top plat? No, I don't know about anything of that. I think you're making that up. Make a guide in dodging Will. Is there really anything that I can show in Will that can help though? Other than, like, just avoid the mechanics? I'm being serious here. Like, when it comes to Will, it's just a case of don't get hit by the mechanics. Because, like, what a lot of people will do is that they'll just stand still and not really dodge. Because that's how you do it in pubs. You don't really need to dodge anything. You just get hit. Like, the unironic guide for Will is you see the leg spawn and you move out of the way. You see the red pellet, you don't get hit by it. There's no real guide to it. If you're talking about, like, the Jenny mission to build Moonlight. Like, I wish there was more to it than that, to be honest. It's just a case of getting used to dodging everything. Yeah, the guide unironically is, unfortunately, there's no trick. You just gotta dodge. That's why, like, Will is actually one of the harder bosses to min clear, because it's very tight to not get hit by everything. It's very tight. Some classes get more stuck on the floor than others too, which makes it difficult. Like, you're playing something like, I don't know, what's a class that gets stuck? Maybe a marksman or something like that. Like, you're basically grounded the entire time that you attack, unless you're jumping around. But it's hard to know that you can't attack sometimes to dodge things. Yeah. Honestly, even Jenny bursting is not enough, because you have to clear 14 webs. You have to do more than that. What's the combat power? 185.
Cat says O-E-E-R-E-O-E-E-R-E-O-E-E-R-E-O-E-E.
Any transferable boxes? I got one from a different boss before on my battle mage. Not on this character. Okay, I definitely did not do as much damage as I thought I did. Maybe I should have held my origin for this burst. Guess it's a 3 cycle now. Do I have any more Arcane River bosses? I was kind of hoping for some boxes so I could just tap on my my marksman. But nothing dropped. Slime is faster. I don't know if it's faster necessarily, but it does feel better to do. Oh, that was close. Almost went to the second test. Because all the classes are now 2 minutes, we don't have to, like, wait an extra half a minute to be able to do our burst. How many of you guys, by the way, have done the new Pinot? I'm kind of curious. How many of you guys have tried Pinot? Actually, better question. How many of you guys have tried Pinot and not been able to one-burst her? Low-key, they kind of made Pinot into Darknell. Low-key. That boss is just Darknell. She spawns her little, like, her little minions that do so much damage. Yeah, it took me a little bit of time to figure out that you just need to run away from them the same way that you run away from Darknell summons. Like, actually, you just run away. And you always want to, like, kind of stay behind her as well. Those summons, they got hands, man. They got hands. Do these bosses for the reward points. So I won't do too much after this character, I think. Can probably get like a few thousand here. For the reward points, do they like carry over for the world? Like if I do more bosses, for example, on... Let's say I do more in, what's the other server? In Challenger. Can I get points like doubled up? Or is it like account-wide? Actually like the basic floor pattern, then the minion spawned. Yup. Oh yeah, I forgot they made this guy tankier. He doesn't just die in one shot anymore. Is account wide? I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Yeah. Oh. There we go. I love that we don't have to do the walk anymore to CRA. Oh, hello, Bree. My favorite bully. How you doing? Oh, on the last couple of days, I forgot to do my Blaze Wizard's Golix. Oh, no. Let's put the money away first. Where's the summon fan button? If you don't see it, you might have to change channel. It's a bug that for some reason just disappears. Just try changing channel and see if it comes back. Is the rental for a whole day? Yes, for the whole day. And it resets like in a week. I'm assuming it resets with like boss reset and stuff like that. So if you buy it, you won't be able to buy another one without paying Maple points. Because the first one I think you can buy with Meso, but for every other rental you have to then pay Maple points for it. Damn, I forgot to do this yesterday. We could have had some fun. I could have tried tapping a source. I mean, I could technically just prep it anyway. Nothing's stopping me from prepping. I get the pendant tomorrow. Alright, we get guaranteed sub pendant tomorrow. Alright. How much money do we have? We have 23 bill. Is it time to go 0? Thoughts? Because what I want to try to do is I want to try a 21, one of these pendants. Keyword here is try. Because this pot is whatever. I don't really care about this. Should I safeguard these pendants now? What's the meta looking like? Waiting for events? Oh, hell nah. This is for a random mule. I don't care about my meso. I don't remember the last time I tried to play for an event. To be honest. Yeah, safeguard is pretty expensive. That's what I remember. Let's have a look here. I'm actually kind of curious at the numbers, specifically from 17 to 18. So like 15 to 16, I remember was like, for some reason, really cheap. Oh no. Boom rate is higher? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going into this well aware that the boom rate's higher, don't worry. See, look at this. Why is this one so expensive? Because when I was tapping the arcanes, I felt like it was like so much lower. Am I crazy? It felt like the safeguard cost was like... Was it bugged for that arcane? I was so confused. Because this is like 3 times. No, for the... I feel like for the arcane, for whatever reason, that 15 to 16 star was really cheap. No, it's... I do remember that for the safeguarding, for the arcanes was like kinda cheap. Compared to this. Like, this is 3 times. I would have noticed it if it was 3 times as expensive on an arcane. Am I tripping? Because I swear I was tapping something the other day, and it was like 15 to 16 was so cheap. It's 200% now. I'm so confused. Time to fact check. Yeah, because I feel like I would have noticed it. But there's also a chance that the base cost was very low. Like, maybe it was the base cost that was low. I can't remember. But I was definitely tapping something. And I think it was an arcane. It was an arcane on my marksman. And when I blew something up, the safeguarding cost was like not crazy bad. It wasn't until you got to like 19 when it was pretty bad. Oh, not 19, sorry, 17 to 18. Wonder if the safeguard button wasn't actually working. I have no idea. I don't remember anymore. I just don't remember it being like very expensive. It was less expensive than I thought it was, because I just remember being like whatever. Alright. Let's just send this dump it and see what happens. A little bit of like close our eyes and hope it goes. At least it's quick now. Oh. Well, at least it died 18 to 19. Yeah, I remember saying that it looked cheap, right? It looked cheap. Like, specifically for the arcane. I don't know why. I can't remember anymore. 200 mil a tap. Maybe it was cheap relative to the old safeguarding costs. What was the old safeguarding cost? Isn't that like cheaper than it used to be? I swear it used to be higher. Was the old 15 to 16 also 200 mil? If it's 200 mil a tap, that means without safeguarding it was cheap. Right? That means it's 70 mil a tap. Isn't that quite lower? Quite low? It wasn't 200 mil. What am I thinking then? I feel like I'm tripping. Let me have a look. Did they update the they probably did actually. So right now it's 71 bill. Sorry, 71 mil for a tap for arcanes. Safeguarding arcanes off event. When I got my items on my battle mage. When I bought my items, I remember like tapping it straight away, which is probably not the smartest idea. Okay, so it was 200 mil. What was the old safeguard cost? That's what I'm curious. Because the old safeguard cost was probably about 150 mil as well. I think it was just the concept of like, the cost of it was not much higher, but it couldn't go down. Maybe that was the sentiment that I had. I can't remember. But I do vaguely remember saying that it felt cheap. Maybe that's what I meant. No safeguard outside of pitch. I mean, you're just paying for the cost that you can't go back down, that's all. It's more expensive, but it should cost around the same. Off event is trash. It can be. Absolutely can be. In the grand scheme of things, it's basically the same, except for the boom rate's higher. Playing off event is probably not ideal. Is that gonna stop me though? Nah, let's do another one. Oh, no, not that one. Any daybreak enjoyers? Depending on like where you are in the game, you can probably argue not to safeguard your arcanes. But the amount of people that will have multiple C10 mules is probably not that many. Well, less than what I feel like a lot of people in this chat would say. It's really expensive. Yeah, it's because you can safeguard it. I mean, safeguarding has always been expensive. That's no surprise. Like, safeguarding from 15 to 17 previously was expensive. And now, I don't know why it's so shocking for people. Because imagine if you could safeguard on the old system to 18 as well. It'd still be a similar cost. It's just that it can't go back down. Like, if they just did the same thing to safeguard to 18 on the old system, the amount will be the same. Again, you're just paying for it not being able to go down. What do you guys think? We safeguarding this or nah? Who's feeling safeguarding and who's not feeling the safeguard? I have 20 bills to spare. It's actually pretty cheap to do without safeguarding. Now, don't think about the spares, guys. Don't think about the scares. Think, like, ask yourself here, would you safeguard? Don't worry about, don't look at that. Just ignore that. You don't know how many spares I have. If I ask you right now, should we safeguard? I want an honest answer. I just need the validation to go tap this without feeling bad about it. Safeguard! We have one person saying safeguard. I will say though, realistically, should probably safeguard daybreaks. But yeah. It eats your spares. Now you can't think of it like eating your spares. You could have blown up just as much otherwise. It just does it way faster now. Don't think about it too much. It is higher, but it's not like the old system. You could have avoided it. You can easily blow up 12 along the way because don't forget, you can't safeguard 18. On the old system, I blew up so many things 17 to 18. Why do I have 2 Blaze Wizards? You have to ask that question to Nexon. That's Nexon's fault. Alright, just for this one, I'll safeguard. To 17. Alright, it didn't matter anyway. Look at this, 134. See, the reason why this one is so expensive, right? It's so annoying. 15% success rate. So you're gonna fail this, like, what, on average at least 8 times. That's like straight up 1 bill. Minimum. Yeah, so to answer the Blaze Wizard question, it's because I had a Blaze Wizard made already in Hyperion and I was playing it at the time. Because I heard about like, oh pardon me, the revamps and stuff like that. And then Nexon was like, oh, here's a world leap. You get all your characters from Kronos. And I just happened to have a Blaze Wizard in Kronos. This is how it is. I don't want to safeguard this. Or do I? Oh, that hurt me inside to fail that tap. I'll forever respect this if it blows up 17 to 18. Alright. So ideally this gets to hopefully this gets to 20. Or 21. Because I need to get it to 21 and then transfer into a superior pendant. Low key, I kind of want to settle the source at 20. Low key. Oh, no, I don't want to tap it. Because going for 22 is kind of ass. Why am I doing this? It's because it's my mule and I just kind of feel like it. Is it actually even better though? That's the real question. 20 versus this. I do get the 4 set. 3 set of this is like whatever, but 4 set is really nice. The boom event only goes up to 21, so 22 off event is whatever. Just go 24, dude. If I get a pendant to 24, I'm going for 25. There's no way I don't go for 25. At that point, you're just running so hot, you might as well just full send it. There's no way. Ooh, 19. But yeah, now realistically, like, if I manage to hit a 24 on any character, I'll just jam for 25. Like, at that point, you might as well just go for it. I think specifically 25, because isn't, like, the chances from 25 to 26 a lot lower? As in, like, don't the numbers also change? Am I crazy? Because you know how for the old system, when you get to 22, the chances get dramatically dropped? Doesn't that happen at 25? I forget what number it is. Isn't that the reason why people stopped at 25? I will find out. I will fact check myself. I feel like one of the numbers it changed. Like it's really bad at 28. Is that the new one? Is that what I was thinking? Yo, at that point just go, nah, I'm kidding. Just go 28, right? No, the success chance does change. From 25 to 26, it's still 10%, but 26 onwards, it drops. It starts to drop. There you go. 200 mil, yeah, it's a pretty fat tap. Oh. Ooh. Oh wow, the chances of success goes up here. So it goes back up? For 20 to 21 specifically. Huh, didn't realize that they kind of kept that. I just assumed that it just stayed low. Ooh, 21. Oh wow, the meso cost is actually quite low. The chance of destruction is higher? Ah, so that's what it is. Right. Because the old one was... What was the old boom rate? It was like... 8% or something like that. Now it's like 10. Yeah, it's like 10.5. It used to be like 8 or something. I forget what it was. One more? Nah. There's no point. Because I can recover this now. Like, even if this blows up, I can just get my Golix pendant tomorrow. So I want to try to tap this. Alright. Now the question is, do I go for 22? Because if I go 22 here, then I get a 21 source, which is really nice. And then I get my 20 pendant back anyway. Do I go for a 21 star source, or do I leave it at 20? I mean, it's such a marginal gain if I leave it at 20. Do a poll? You guys want to gamble some points? Who wants to gamble some points? How do I start a prediction here? Give me a second. Alright, you guys have... Oh, only 30 seconds apparently. Placing your bets on Twitch. And then we'll go for it. Yo, everybody said yes. You do realize that if everybody puts their points on yes, that means if it does or doesn't go, nothing happens. Nobody went for no. You guys are all just believers. Alright. Wow. It goes 22. That's beautiful. Yay, I get a 21 source. The poll was so pointless. You guys all said yes. You guys don't even make any... You guys don't get points because you don't have anyone to rob it from. Wait. Somebody put 2,000 on no. Never mind. Somebody did lose points. I'm sorry. Somebody lost points. It didn't update fast enough. This is not Ren. Yeah, I was doing some stuff on the Ren and then I got bored and just spiced things up. Oh, nice. Okay, so now this goes into my source. And then this old one goes into... Wait, no, I have a 21. I have a 21 now. I have a spare 21 here, right? Is that what happened? Okay, so I have a spare 21 Daybreak. So I can just tap this Daybreak now. Because if this goes 22, then in the future, I can swap over onto it and not have to worry about source. Yeah, that makes sense. And if this blows up, then I still have this old one to put into my sub pendant. Wow. Staple Casino ad? It's just Maple Story, isn't it? Alright, I guess I just go 22 here, because if it goes, then great. If it doesn't go, then it makes no difference. Okay. Then I guess I might as well tap this one now. Might as well. Yo, am I gonna get my first 23? Is it possible? This guy doesn't struggle? Dude, this is like on mule number 7. It's like, whatever. We play the animation now. Oh. Does it go or does it not go? Alright, round 2, guys. Gonna get chopped in half. It's gonna get chopped? Surely not. It's gotta go, right? This animation is cursed. I want to see a nice achievement pop up. Yo, that's a lot of people putting their points on yes. Success. It's gotta go. I want this achievement. I want the points. Alright. Predictions done. Wait. What's going on? Do I have to click again? What's this animation? Oh, it actually went 23. That's crazy. My first ever 23. And it's on my Blaze Wizard for some reason. It's on my Blaze Wizard. What was the point? Honestly, I already have a 22 daybreak. Should I just kill it for 24? Should we just keep going? Should we just keep going? Ladder the 2 daybreaks, but that's not fun. What if we get to 24? No, honestly, laddering the daybreaks makes the most sense. But at the same time, 1 star is like kind of whatever. I have to repot it and reflame it. And then I get like marginal gains. What are you putting into your sauce? Oh, that is a good question. No, this is my sauce fodder. Oh, nah, you're actually right. I gotta figure out, like, the thing now. There's too many items that are doing weird things. You're actually right. So if this goes into my sauce, then I have a 22 sup as well. I'm confused now. Do I need it? I have to go... Wait. Actually, what? I should tap this to 23. Yeah, because this goes into the sauce. It's 21 star sauce. And then I can transfer my 23 into a 22 sub pendant. But then the thing is, right, like, what if I get more pitch on this character? That's why I was, like, kind of keeping this. Because I can keep this later on. And then once I transfer onto more pitch and take out the sub gear, I can have a 22 daybreak. Things have gone weird. Things have gone weird. You still need Dawn if you don't have sauce. But I have a sauce, that's the thing. I'm so confused. Alright, so what am I doing here? This sub pendant is for the sauce fodder. Let's put them together so we don't get confused. That's my sauce fodder. So now we got to figure out the second pendant, right? So the second pendant is probably going to be another sup. So I can transfer this into the sup, and then it will be 21 stars. And then that's done, right? That's it. Then I get to keep a 23 daybreak for when I eventually break daybreak. It feels wrong. Oh, are we back? Okay, we're back. I crashed for like a second. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Too confused. Go for a clean one. Look, I really thought something would blow up. That's why. Stop thinking, just spend. Alright. I'm gonna go for the content move. We're not talking about... Let's not worry about efficiency. We'll go for content. I already hit what I thought I was gonna hit, was hoping to hit. 21 sup plus the 21 sauce. Done. That's it. We're not gonna think about it too much. So we'll go for the fun. We'll just send this. I'm just gonna go for 25. That's my decision. My decision is we'll just do it for the content. I already hit what I wanted to hit. That's why. Send the other one. That's not fun. Hydrate. Dude, I literally took a sip of water. Send the other one. Fine. Okay, you guys were right. That's funny. Alright, so what's the end result? End result, I get a 21-star sauce. So I actually get to keep this, right? I keep this, and then I just double transfer this. And that just becomes a 21-star sauce. Okay, that achieves exactly the same thing, but I get to keep I get to keep my pot, my legendary pot. And I'll get the sauce tomorrow. Oh, neat. You know what? I blame the fact that I didn't do a poll. If I did a poll, we would have hit. Yeah, that's what I mean. 23 to 21 feels wrong. It does feel wrong. Well, the only difference is that I lost a star. Sorry, the difference is I gained a star, as opposed to being 21-21. Now it's 23-21. You can swap the pennant without... Oh, that's right, you can. You can move this around now, right? Yeah, very nice. This is a cute quality of life. It's very cute. That means I can use these flames now, right? Oh wait, this Blaze Wizard had 30 boss fams. Wait, did I get boosted? Hey, it went to 35. I went from 30 to 35. I wonder if these will get reverted. Do you guys know? They did mention that the 40s are going to get reverted, but will they revert it? Now say goodbye to it. I wonder if I got anything else here. Do I get any magic attack? I got 6 attack here. Another 6% attack. That's my large drop. That's the other boss damage. A bunch of healing fams. Sure. Another large drop. Okay. I also wanted to check my Cannon Master. I wonder if because I heard that some people have 110% drop rate fams, right? I wonder if I had that. I don't know if I kept the other large drop. If I kept the other large drop, there's a small chance that it went to 110. No, my poor auto steals. Unfortunately, this one became 35. Hopefully we'll get him back. Doesn't look like I kept the other fam. Unfortunate. Alright. All good. Only new fams? Yeah, they removed auto steal. Any gains? My Blaze Wizard has a 23 daybreak. For some reason. The higher level one. The higher level one. was I checking here? I was checking my fams. So the 40 got reversed to 30. Did this character get any attack fams? Are they gonna revert the attack power, you guys reckon? Because the plus attack, some of them became plus %, right? That's just large drop. I have a lot of 6% magic attack fams. What the? Double ID fam. What the hell? I don't remember getting this. Wait, what line did they change? Why does it say ignore 15? What happened? I swear this was not double ID before. That's so random. The deleted lines were re-rolled, but the auto steal ones all changed into something else. Is that what happened? Like auto steal all became like meso obtained or something like that. You kind of want a 2-line plus stat in your gloves. That's so random. Can you place a line of meso in farm gear? I think the meso obtained is equipment, so you could do that. Yo, actually that's an interesting thing. If you had two auto steal things and now you have 10% meso obtained, because auto steal isn't a thing anymore, you could farm with like large drop and double meso obtained, and then you could get one more line of drop gear if you don't already have full drop gear. That's a very interesting observation, actually. Yo, I got a random cube here. And a random solid cube. Where's my emblem? I should probably try to tear it up before using these cubes, hey. But do I care though? It's just all stat. I kinda wanna just like chuck a cube on it. My poor emblem is still unique. Use the bright cubes? I already used those. I've already used those. Because I'm greedy and I want drop gear. I did not hit drop gear. Should I at least try to go for attack here? I mean, it's just all stat, right? Surely I can roll something with these free cubes I got off my weekly bosses. Hey, 9% attack, gains. So, for this class, do we know for sure that we need the Pinot fam? Not Pinot fam, sorry. Pinot, secondary? Or are we like an Evo class? You do? Alright. I mean, I don't have money anyway to make the upgrades, it's just more like making sure. Alright. Cool. Well, they give you a lot of black flames. And it lasts until the end of the thing. Man, 100 black flames for your liberation weapon. That's great. Pinot's best in slot? Okay, thank you. Wow. Alright. Well, I think that might be it for now though, because there's only so much left I have to do. I just need to do my monster park and then I just need to grind. But I don't want to do too many things on my Ren on stream, because I wanted to do most of it off stream. But I didn't really have that much of a choice because my internet just kept dying. So yeah, might be it for now, because I gotta go ahead off for dinner very soon. Appreciate you guys putting up with my terrible internet. Hopefully, whatever's causing it will go away on its own. Hopefully. Thank you to all you guys who hung around to see me hit my first ever 23 star. That was kind of cool. Unfortunately, it was on a character that was kind of dude, the gains that I made on that character is basically so, like, undeserved. There's no point. It might speed up my C10s by, like, 20 seconds. But yeah. Appreciate you guys as always. If you guys are over on YouTube, please do give the stream a like. It helps me out a lot. And if you guys are here for more Ren content and just gameplay, I am going to be releasing more videos on my channel. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, do consider subscribing as well. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you all again next week. The next upload will be in like 24 hours. So if you guys want to see part 2, it'll be on YouTube in about 24 hours. And yeah. Thank you for subscribing. And is that it? Man, I'm not very good at these outros. They're stressful for me, stressful for you. Let's just end it there. Alright. See you guys next week.